CEO Ronald Hicklin from Creating the Difference. So we got a different angle here. What we're showing you is you can see the camera is actually sitting square on 20 board, which is right here. And you can see that there's a ball, and the ball happens to be sitting directly on 17.5 board, which is commonly known as the official pocket. Now, when you look at this angle and you look at the pins are on spot, the ball's at 17.5 board. Man, doesn't it look kind of interesting? Like, it looks like the head pin is covered and it actually looks like it's high, right? The ball's actually high. Well, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the perspective that we would normally see. So I'm gonna go all the way back to the lanes, all the way to the foul line, so we can see just how far we've actually come. Now we're at the foul line. Now we'll zoom in so you can actually see the ball, but that even from here looks like it's still very, very high. So we're gonna zoom in. So if I told you, hey, look, what do you think? Is that gonna strike? You probably would be like, man, I don't know, it's awfully high. So I'm gonna have Dustin move the ball to the right. Move it one board, just one board to the right. We're also gonna give you a visualization of how much one board is. So that's one board to the right, okay? Move it one more board to the right. So as you're looking at the video, just tell us when you think the ball is in what you would call the pocket. So that's one more board to the right. Now I'm thinking that's probably close. But we know that's what? That's 15.5 board. So that's not the 17.5 board that we're used to. Go ahead and move it one more board to the right, Dustin. So we're gonna move it one more board. And now we're at 14.5 board. And that definitely does not look, I don't know. Maybe that's the pocket too. One more board to the right. So now we're going to 13.5 board. So it's kind of interesting, right? Because what we're seeing here as you back up, you're seeing perspective, and the perspective definitely shifts as you look at where the ball is. Is the ball in the pocket or is the ball not in the pocket? We're going to zoom back in again. This is 13.5 board. So maybe that to you looks like the theoretical pocket. Go one more to the right, and that'll be our last time moving it. And all we're really trying to do here is show you or get you to think more about some perspective on the pocket. Now that definitely looks light. That's definitely gonna leave you a washout or worse. And even from back here, which is the true perspective you're gonna actually use, it definitely looks light. So anyway, we're gonna give you one more thing. Dustin, move that ball to 18.5 board. We didn't go to 18.5. So we'll do the 18.5 just to see how that looks. Because maybe, just maybe, the pocket isn't where you think it is. Oh, that definitely looks high. That's definitely gonna leave something pretty nasty. So anyway, there it is, some more information, just something to consider. Where is the actual pocket at, especially when you're bowling? Go back to 17.5 board, Dustin. I'm gonna back up and we're gonna go all the way. We're gonna go right from the foul line, because this is basically the perspective that you have as the bowler when you're bowling. So now the camera is lined up at the foul line right there, okay? And that is what you would see if you were bowling. And I'm gonna go all the way back up so you can see one more time just how close that is on the head pin, and how, in fact, your perception of what may be the pocket may be off a little bit just simply because you don't know where the pocket really is. So we're actually gonna be able to show you a little bit about where that's at. So we're gonna come all the way back up, get under there, and be able to set the camera, right? Right, let's see here. Let's get it up right there. So that is what we're talking about when we're looking at the pocket. And just for perspective, there is the center of the camera on the 20 board. Man, that looks high to me. Probably looks a little high to you too. But that is where 17.5 board actually is. If you have more questions or need more information, make sure you check us out at ctdbowling.com. Or Ronald Hicklin, CEO from Creating the Difference. Have a great day.